Bah! You tire me, Euripides, with your morality mongering. Ask Barbara. She understands. Tell him, my love, what power really means.
Before I joined the Salvation Army, I was in my own power, and the consequence was that I never knew what to do with myself. When I joined it, I had not time enough for all the things I had to do.
Just so? And why was that, do you suppose?
Yesterday I should have said, because I was in the power of God. But you came and assured me that I was in the power of Bodger and Undershaft. Today I feel... Oh, I put it into words. Sarah, do you remember the earthquake at Cairns when we were little children? How little the surprise of the first shock mattered compared to the dread and horror of waiting for the second? Well, that is how I feel in this place today. I stood on the rock I thought eternal, and without word of warning it reeled and crumbled under me. I was safe, with infinite wisdom watching me, an army marching to salvation with me, and in a moment, with a stroke of your pen in a checkbook, I stood alone, and the heavens were empty. That was the first shock of the earthquake, and I am waiting for the second.
Come, come, my daughter. Don't make too much of your little tin pot tragedy. What do we do here when we spend years of work and thought and thousands of pounds of solid cash on a new gun or an aerial battleship that turns out just a hair's breadth wrong after all? Scrap it. Scrap it without wasting another hour or another pound on it. Well, you have made for yourself something that you call a morality or a religion or whatnot. It doesn't fit the facts. Well, scrap it. Scrap it and get one that does fit. That is what is wrong with the world at present. It scraps its obsolete steam engines and dynamos, but it won't scrap its old prejudices and its old moralities and its old religions and its old political constitutions. What's the result? In machinery it does very well, but in morals and religion and politics it is working at a loss that brings it nearer bankruptcy every year. Don't persist in that folly. If your old religion broke down yesterday, get a newer and better one for tomorrow.
Oh, how gladly I would take a better one to my soul. But you offer me a worse one. Justify yourself. Show me some light through the darkness of this dreadful place with its beautifully clean workshops and respectable workmen and model homes.
Cleanliness and respectability do not need justification, Barbara. They justify themselves. I see no darkness here, no dreadfulness. In your salvation shelter I saw poverty, misery, cold and hunger. You gave them bread and treacle and dreams of heaven. I give from 30 shillings a week to 12,000 a year. They find their own dreams, but I look after the drainage.
And their souls?
I saved their souls just as I saved yours.
You saved my soul? What do you mean?
I fed you, and I clothed you, and I housed you. I took care that you should have money enough to live handsomely, more than enough, so that you could be wasteful, careless, generous. That saved your soul from the 7 deadly sins.
7 deadly sins?
Yes, the deadly 7. Food, clothing, iron, rent, taxes, respectability, and children. Nothing can lift those 7 millstones from man's neck but money, and the spirit cannot soar until the millstones are lifted. I lifted them from your spirit. I enabled Barbara to become Major Barbara, and I saved her from the crime of poverty.